and sing. Here to sing something to get some pussy. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Welcome, Nikki.
You said this and she said you said that. Girl, did you hear what I said? Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She said that. I heard it. You said this and she said you said that. Girl, did you hear what I said? You know how it is, girl. I know. You ain't heard. Girl, you ain't heard. What? Really? What she do? I want to say this first of all. I'm not making this video to be mean, hateful, in any kind of way. But for everybody that knows me, knows there is a few things that are just like my pet peeves in this world that straight gets under my skin. Okay? And this is one of them. Hypocrisy. Okay. I had to press pause, come back, and redo this for a minute. Because I didn't want this to come off as though I'm being judgmental or that I'm calling anybody out on the carpet. It's really not like that at all, because in all actuality, I really don't care what people do. My thing is, that's your hustle. If that's your story, big ups to you and your story. Just don't involve me. I've always been like that. I'm going to be like that till the day I die. But it's just one thing that really, really irritates me to death, and that is hypocrisy. It irritates me and gets up under my skin more than anything else, okay? So, don't misconstrue this as me being judgmental, calling anybody out on something, because everything that I'm about to say is factual. I'm not about to repeat nothing I heard. Let me say that again. I'm not about to repeat something that I heard, got through the grapevine, assumed, read into, what's the other one? Let me say this one again. Or somebody told me what somebody else told them without me getting it straight from the horse's mouth. See, I don't roll by the third party hookup. Okay, unless you show me different, unless you tell me different. Other than that, I'm just gonna keep rolling 100%. Okay, I don't roll with the what he told me, well, what he told me was, or what she told me was. I don't roll like that, because there's always two sides to each story. So what I'm about to talk about is something that is very evident. I see it as plain as I see this freaking camera in my face. I see it. I'm about to tell you what I see with my own two eyes and have you see it with your own two eyes. What I'm seeing with my own two eyes. You get what I'm saying? So we here. We here. But anywho, I have a problem with people in hypocrisy. Now, if you are an individual who never, because this is my first point of hypocrisy. If you are an individual who never sends out intimate pics, and you want to do this, I say touche. Keep on doing this. But if you are an individual that has done it, and you want to do this, I say do this. Because to me that's very hypocritical. You can't sit there and knock and make yourself look better or make yourself look good by tearing down somebody who has done the exact same thing that you've done. The only difference between you and them is that they got exposed and you haven't. That's hypocritical. But you be the judge.
Now for me, messy is I'm chilling at my computer, chilling, minding my own business. And lo and behold, this is what I get.
You've got mail, Nikki.
So what do? I go, oh, I've got mail. Let me go to my mail and see what someone has sent me. Opens my mail, tomfoolery.
Second hypocritical point. If you like 327 pounds and the chick next to you or the chick that's fighting is 400 pounds, You only 3 pounds lighter than her. There's no difference between you and her. How you gonna call her big? How you gonna call her fat and call her a whale when you just as big? She's the mama whale, you the baby whale, but a whale is a whale. Same thing. You're both still big. You both still fit in the size 42 pants. So why in the world would you call her big and call her sloppy or call her big and fat and whatnot when you just as big yourself? Now, if this particular individual was 125 pounds and called somebody 400 pounds big, I might chuckle because she's not 400 pounds. Might have been hilarious. But to have a 400-pound person call another person 400-pound person, another 400-pound person fat, I find disturbing. Because I'm like, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? You got to see all of that on you too. So how is you calling her big? Just my opinion.
Okay. Booby, you know my pet peeve, right? My pet peeve, for any and everybody that know me, one of my pet peeves, and it's the battery about to go, but one of my pet peeves is hypocrites. Y'all hear me? Hypocrites. Hypocrisy at its finest right now, okay? I've been on AOL a good year, and I done seen plenty of things. But the one thing that really irritates me the most is these hypocritical fonts on AOL. How dare you? How dare you? And I ain't got to say her screen name, because she know what her tatas look like. This right here. You know who you are. You see this. How dare you sit up here in the chat room and talk about somebody putting booty pics or tata pics on their profile, even sending them out in a freaking email, and you doing the same thing? How freaking hypocritical is that? And not only do you have one tata pic, you have freaking 2 tata pics. Now don't get me wrong, you cut and you blurred it so we wouldn't see the nasty stretch marks on your tatas, because as big and as sagging, as floppy as they look, I know dang on well they got stretch marks. I ain't stupid, okay? But you got not 1, but 2. But want to sit in the room and let somebody have it because they sending out tata pics and booty pics when you got them on your freaking profile? How hypocritical is that? How? I'm tired of it. People who sit in a room and have the nerve or the gall to actually. Now I stumbled across this, actually. In all actuality, I actually stumbled across it. I hadn't planned on it. But I'm like, okay, I haven't been under this screen name in a minute. So I'm looking like, oh, I ain't know I had so-and-so. Ain't got to say no names. I ain't know I had so-and-so on my friend list. Let me look at this right quick. Then, lo and behold, I see this. And I thought to myself and said, I said, did not the other day, this particular font was in a room letting another particular font that we all know is very heavy, very wide, very big, and let this woman have it and called her a whale and everything else about her weight when, you ain't no small status yourself. How in the world can people sit up here and say and be hypocrites to themselves? If you know you in a size 25 and she in a size 27, when the world makes you think that you any less smaller or you any better than her? You ain't nothing but 2 sizes smaller than her. So what makes you think that you have the right to tell her she big as a whale when you just as twice as big? If she big as a whale, you as big as a baby whale. It's all the same thing. A whale is a whale is a whale. Am I right? Yes, I am. I'm just so tired of hypocrites. Stop it. This hypocritical finance must cease. It's ridiculous. I'm going to go on to the next. Lord have mercy me. As soon as I charge this battery, it is on. I'm so mad. I'm mad because, let me explain. Because I believe in you grown, you do you. Do what you do. I don't care what you do. Do you. I have a problem when people come on here and they're hypocrites. And you want to sit and you want to talk about what somebody else has done, what somebody else is doing, what somebody else has said, and blah, 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 blah. I get tired of that when you know behind your screen name, behind your keyboard, you doing the exact same thing. Ain't no way on God's green earth I would ever, mark my words, ever get on AOL and try to clown some chick about weave, about anything that I know full well myself that I have done, ever. It's not happened. The person in me wouldn't allow me to do it. Even if y'all jokers didn't even know I did it, I would never, the person that I am, my character issues with myself would never allow me to sit here and be hypocritical on AOL. Ain't no freaking way. So all of y'all, 85% of y'all jokers that's on here talking about y'all 100 and y'all real, y'all got some mad freaking issues.
Goodbye, Nikki.